Allie pees in the shower.
You're so annoying. Hey guys, sorry this took so long to pull up. You guys asked a bunch of questions a few weeks ago, and we've been moving into our apartment in Nashville, so we finally got around to recording this. Our first question that we got, a lot of you asked this, is how did we meet? Do you want to tell it?
Yeah, we actually met at Niagara Falls. She was just a senior in high school, and I was at home during the summer up in New York. That's where my dad was stationed at the time, and we actually met through mutual friends. They wanted to kind of set us up, and so we all went to Niagara Falls one night and fell in love that night.
That's how it happened. Being so young, how did you know he was the one? I knew he was the one because they tell you it feels right, and it just does. There's not really any other way to describe it. It's just everything about him seemed right. And I don't know, you just know you do. There's a feeling you get, and there's just this knowing you get. And that's the only way I can say that I knew.
I knew she was the one because she just the greatest breasts.
Oh my god, you. I just
Perky, just
okay.
Perfect hand size.
Stop it. Okay. Have you always been together, or did you need a break? We have never taken a break.
That was longer than 2 months.
That's a lot. We've never taken a break at all. How do you manage to work through issues or arguments?
Just get over it. Neither one of us is going to apologize and say we're wrong. It's like pulling teeth. Allie knows everything. So do I.
John does. So we just get annoyed with each other, and then
it didn't happen.
30 minutes later, we'll be like wanting to go do something, like go get food, and we'll just be like, "Hey, you wanna leave?"
Yeah.
And that's kind of it, and we're just over it. How did you handle long distance?
A lot of FaceTime.
Yeah, FaceTime. We would FaceTime every single night to sleep.
Yeah,
we'd fall asleep together, and I would just say communication. You gotta talk. You gotta both put effort in, and you gotta just make sure that you're both on the same page all the time, and try to visit each other as much as you can if you're gonna do long distance. Any little breaks you have from anything, just go see each other. When can we expect a proposal?
Around the same time that Jesus returns. Ain't a shot? No, I'm just kidding. As soon as we're... I don't know. I don't feel like that's the kind of thing that you really can put a number on. I just feel like when the time's right, the time's right. She didn't like that. Let me think of another
That's
answer.
not true!
Within 2 years.
He's so annoying. Okay, what is your favorite thing to do together when you want a night in?
Eat, boy! We love to eat!
We just eat and watch Netflix. That's literally
talk, man. We don't really ever need anything to go and do because we just enjoy the conversations from one another so much. We don't need to look for external things for entertainment. You know, it's all in this noggin right here.
And this one, right?
But mostly this one.
Here, right here.
Mostly this one.
Not. Okay. What do you love most about each other and why? Can I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I love how protective John is. He is always, just over the top, wanting to make sure that I'm safe. He's always text me as soon as you get there, or, doesn't want me to be alone to do anything, doesn't want me to walk anywhere. I always feel safe with him. I've never been in a situation where I've been, worried about my safety. If I'm with him, I know I'm 100% safe, and even when I'm not with him, I just know he's going to be there if something happened right away.
Same answer. Nah. My favorite thing about Allie is there's just always something to talk about. There's not a dull moment whenever, we always have great conversation, and she's always mentally stimulating, and, she keeps me so emotionally involved with her that, I never want to let her go.
What do you guys do for work? I work at Cycle Bar Franklin. It's like a spin class place. It's really fun. You guys should try it out if you're in the area.
And I am hopefully getting ready to get hired at Barry's Boot Camp. I just went in for an interview yesterday, and I'm going in tomorrow morning at 6:15 to go and take a class, or is it 7:15?
7:15.
For sure.
Yeah.
7:15, I got to go take a class and meet with that owner again. Antonio, he's a real cool guy, so I'm hoping to start training there as long as I can hang with him.
What is the best memory from your relationship so far?
So many, man. There's so many great memories. I would say, you go first.
Mine is when John told me he loved me because I thought he was breaking up with me, and so I started crying. He was leaving for school. He was leaving for school in like a week, and we had only been dating for a little bit, and he was like, I have to tell you something. And I was like, what? And I just felt like he was breaking up with me and gonna be like, sorry, this was a summer fling, see ya. And then he was like, I love you. And then I cried even more, and I was like, I love you too. And it was just a sob fest. But
I love spending time with her and my family, for sure. I always enjoy just seeing how well she fits in and seeing how much she just blends with the family. And it really makes every moment with my family that much better because she's there with me.
What was your first date? So our first time we hung out, like, which I guess was technically our first date, was at Niagara Falls. But we had, like, our first alone together, just us two date the next night at his house. And he is doing crust white strips right now, so he's pulling them off his teeth. And he fed me chocolates and wine that night. And we watched 50 First Dates. And we read an astrology book on, like, our birthdays and our signs and how they corresponded and everything. And I don't know, it was just really sweet time. I had fun.
I loved that. I totally loved that. What was the question?
What was our first date?
I'm kidding.
You're
Oh my
so
god.
annoying. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, I just deleted out of it. Okay, wait, hold up. Do our families like each other?
Love each other.
Yeah, we all get along pretty good.
Oh yeah, we get along great.
Yes. Have you guys ever talked about baby names? If so, have you decided any? Yes, we have talked about baby names.
We're not giving them out because we don't want them stolen.
Yes, and we're not
greedy.
giving them out. But I do have my baby names already. Has your relationship always been great, or did you have rough times?
Got a little difficult when I was away for college, but other than that, things have been, amazing since day one.
Do you like living together? Yes, I love living together.
Couldn't do without it.
It's my best friend. It's with me all the time. Like, it's just so fun all the time. How big of a family do y'all want? 5 kids.
5 kids.
3 dogs.
5 boys, 5 girls.
No, just 5 altogether.
Fine.
What are your favorite things to do together? Eat, food, go out.
Love to eat, boy!
Where do we see ourselves 5 years from now? Married with probably at least 1 child, probably 2.
I'm thinking 4.
4 with 4, duh.
5 years from now, I'll be 27.
Duh, 4 kids. Where do we want to get married? I am not going to share because it's a surprise, but I do have that all picked out too. What do you do to keep your relationship going? Laugh, have fun. Just.
I don't feel like that's something you got to work to do,
Yeah.
It's either going to work or it's not. It's either going to go or it's either going to die.
How do your friends feel about your relationship? Do they think it's weird you want to get married so soon? No.
None of their fucking business.
But also, I don't really care what anybody thinks either. Do your families approve of you living together? Of course they do.
I mean, we're adults. What are they going to say?
Yeah. What is the biggest thing we fight about?
Who's in charge of the relationship? Allie tries to wear the pants, but they're my pants, so I constantly have to take them off of there. No pun intended.
Also, I don't like to go to bed without John. And he likes to stay up and, like, do boy stuff. And I'm just like, can you get in bed? Because I can't sleep without him in the bed. So. Wings or burgers?
Chicken.
Wings.
Burgers.
Wings.
Burgers.
Okay, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Are either of you jealous when it comes to the other? And why? Not really.
I'm confident. Oh, bullshit! No. She's as jealous as peanut butter and jelly.
I wouldn't say I get jealous. I'm very territorial. But that's about it.
Ooh, she's marking her territory. She pees on me.
Did y'all fart?
Did y'all fart? What kind of question is that?
Well,
Weirdo. Allie farts all the time. Great question.
no, John
Allie has
farts.
a problem known as fartus
Okay.
latus, and she farts
Real talk.
way too much.
John farts and
Real
cups
talk.
them
Don't hit us with that.
and
Real
puts them.
talk.
Stop. John farts, cups them, and then puts them in my face,
She
and they
sucks them up.
stink. Okay. Love at first sight or no?
Absolutely.
Yes, but did I know I was gonna be with him forever? Probably not until we started dating. Then I just
Same here.
I knew right away. But I definitely, as soon as I saw him, I was like, I love you. I need you. You're mine. And best advice for single people looking to find love: stop looking.
eHarmony.
No. Stop
Two
looking.
words. eHarmony. Yeah, no, stop looking. It'll come to you.
It really will. Who farted first? John. Why are we getting all these fart questions, guys? You guys are sick.
Got a, what's it called when you're like into something weird?
Fart, what is that called? Aw, shit, it's gonna bug me. Fetish, yep.
Someone's got a poop fetish. Allie Green.
I think that's pretty much all the questions. There was a lot of repeats and, like, random ones. Stop, you're messing with me. But thank you for all the questions, and I'm really sorry if this was boring or anything, but we're kind of boring because we just sit in all night like an old married couple. Bye, guys.